Welcome to Laughing in the Dark, an Are You Afraid of the Dark rewatch podcast. For 90s kids, Are You Afraid of the Dark was appointment television every Saturday night, a spine-tingling horror anthology delivered gently, befitting its Canadian roots. I'm Aileen, and I'll be your host for this evening, and also joining me tonight are my fellow members of the 930 Society, Mikey.
Hello.
Brian.
Hello.
And David.
Hi.
I don't know why I felt like I needed to be really intense with that.
Gotta put a little drama on it.
Okay, Kristen, calm down.
That's nice. I liked it.
Listen, it is a Kristen story, so I had to bring the flair.
You gotta put some razzle dazzle on it.
Yeah. How are you guys doing tonight?
Great.
I'm okay.
Oh.
I'm excited for this one. This was a fun one.
Are you feeling chilly?
You guys really set me up for this one, and when it was over, I was like, "Huh." So that was it, huh?
Listen,
It is weird. It's weird how iconic this episode is, because when you end, you're like, what the fuck was that?
No,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, tonight we'll be talking about The Tale of the Frozen Ghost, which aired on Nickelodeon in the United States and YTV in Canada on July 31st, 1993. In this episode, a rich kid with a babysitter, basically his own age, go to a spooky house of a couple old lesbian aunts. There, they discover the mystery of a frozen little boy ghost and what happens when family financial trauma is passed down generations. An absolute classic of Nickelodeon and my favorite episode.
Oh boy.
What does everyone think of this episode? It's fine if you didn't like it. I love it still.
I think that's how I roped you into this podcast. I threw this one out there as bait.
Literally, I said, if I don't get to cover the Frozen Ghost story, I'm not doing it.
And I was almost like, pry it from my cold, dead hands, Aileen.
It's mine.
This episode is 10 out of 10 silly pants, and it's
Very much.
and it's shot like an Unsolved Mysteries reenactment.
But also like a Scooby-Doo episode?
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I remember this one vividly. I remember being tricked into watching it and being completely scared by it back in the day, because I was a very gentle 12-year-old.
And they lured you in with Melissa Joan Hart. At least that's
100%.
how I was lured
No,
in, for sure.
that is literally how my cousin got me to watch it. She's like, Clarissa's on it. And I was like,
Hello?
okay, let's do
Was
this.
Clarissa on yet?
Yes.
I think it was just starting because she didn't have her tooth yet, and Clarissa started when she didn't have a tooth.
I might have
Very distracting.
I might have watched this after the fact. I might have been 14. I might have been 20. Who knows?
This was a rerun for you.
It might have been
basically.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. I'm so excited to talk about this absolute iconic episode of television. Okay.
Mhm.
If there's nothing else to say about the episode, I think it's time to dim the lights and tell the tale. Submitted for the approval of the 930 Society, this one is called The Tale of the Frozen Ghost. We begin our episode with a heat wave. Crazy.
I know.
The Midnight Society is sweating their fucking balls off, and they all point out to Kristen, our storyteller for the evening, if it's so dang hot, how come you're wearing a fucking jacket, you stupid idiot?
Oh God, it's another fucking Kristen
Yes.
episode. And God damn it. The jacket's the prop this time. She's slipping. Come on, she's had hair and makeup. She's come on with dresses. She brought a fucking dog to
That
the
she
show one night.
borrowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? She's still wearing a fucking costume because she's wearing a jacket when she shouldn't. It is the laziest costume she's ever done to date, but she's still doing her old bag of tricks.
Because they're all like, oh my God, it's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
To which I say, why don't you go ahead and slip into something a little more comfortable there, Gary?
Okay, Gary, where's your tank tops? Well, you know, Kristen isn't going to she's going to keep her costume fetish for sure, as long as it is taken down a notch. So I think we should all be grateful that it's not a fucking child bride fucking costume she's wearing this time.
Yeah.
So she tells them all by the end of the story, they're the ones who's going to be need a jacket too, because this story is going to give them a serious case of the shivers.
Oh, hey, everybody. Cool off. Everybody,
Hey,
chill out.
ice it. No. So let's hit it. Submitted for the approval. This is the tale of the frozen ghost. Charles Pemberton Schilling the Third is sent with his babysitter to his aunt's, and I mean aunts is in plural, house for the weekend while his parents go off to a wedding.
Okay, let's all just pause for a minute to think about how fucking weird this setup is. He is sent with his babysitter to stay with his aunts so his parents can go to a wedding out of town.
Yeah. Insane.
That's like 9 steps too many.
Why didn't they just make her his sister or his cousin or
Because she's
literally
like
anything
a year
else?
older than him.
Exactly.
And he's dressed like Darkman.
His babysitter, Daphne, played by icon of our time. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
I think she's a Christian.
Wait, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Clarissa herself, Melissa Joan Hart. Love it.
That's right. Anti-fat, and I believe she's one of the more popular Christians on the TV.
Oh, no.
Yep, celebrity Donald Trump and traditional values enthusiast Melissa
Listen,
Joan
back
Hart.
when she was a kid, that wasn't available to me, so I have her
You know, I
Well,
guarantee,
if you
I
read
guarantee
People magazine,
she
it
met,
would have been.
You know what?
probably.
I guarantee she met Kirk Cameron
Oh,
somewhere,
yeah.
and he was like, hey, let me tell you about the good news of Jesus Christ.
Guys, I figured it out. The evil comes when that fucking tooth grew in. Yeah.
Just like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
he
that-
got
when
braces
that tooth
and he
came in.
became crazy.
You got new teeth.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Well,
It's cursed.
Daphne has been babysitting Charles since she was 12, which I think is made
like
to
a year.
sound like they've been taking care of him forever, but she's actually 13, so it's been like 3 days that she's been
Yeah.
babysitting him. Okay.
Mhm.
It's just nuts. She's not a disgruntled, overworked 65-year-old woman who's like, I need to go take care of the child I've been working for forever.
She's a proper governess.
Yeah,
Yes.
for real. It's Mary Poppins. So we can tell that Charles has horrible rich parents because he's bundled up like a crazy person because it's the coldest night of the year. This is a very important part of the story. It's cold as fuck out here. And his parents won't allow him to catch a cold.
But they're also in the car, so bitch, turn the heat on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Insane.
Yeah, he looks like, for reference, he looks like Randy from A Christmas Story when
Yeah,
they go
big
out.
time.
I thought you were going to say
Yes.
Randy of the Redwoods.
And him.
Randy from South Park.
So they arrive in a limo because apparently fucking Charles is Richie Rich Magoo over here.
Yeah.
And so they arrive to this really dark, creepy house that even the limo driver is spooked by. But Daphne is one of us. And she is super pumped to get to a spooky house.
She is crazy excited about hanging out at this
Yeah.
absolute dump of a house.
Totally. She walks right up to that door, not before she's stopped in her tracks by the rocking chair on the porch that's rocking itself.
Oh.
Charles is apparently not only Richie Rich, but he's also an anxious motherfucker because,
Yeah, Charles is really gay coded.
oh yeah. Oh my God, 100%. He's a teeny tiny little gay boy. And he's like, but what if they don't like us? And what if they're mean to us for the rest of the weekend? And what if they don't like what I'm wearing? And what if? Honey,
Jesus,
take a
Charles,
fucking
you me?
Lexapro, okay, my dude? So the doors open and we see 2 older lesbians holding candelabras.
Wait a second.
My note says 2 lesbians by candlelight.
Look, hey, I don't see a Subaru Forester parked outside there.
Listen, it could be in the back.
Well, that's because they don't have any lights.
I'm
So-
more concerned about the fact that this bitch is about to light everyone on fire with her entire candelabra.
There's like
what-
9 candles in it.
I know.
too.
Is she like the Phantom of the Opera? What the fuck is happening right
For reals.
now?
So they're pumped. Charlie, Oh, what a thrill, you're here. And you brought your babysitter, Daphne. What an inconvenience. But still, what a thrill.
How weird.
Exactly. Come in, and we'll explain how it is that we've been friends and roommates for years. And that's it. Nothing else.
We went to Smith together.
Exactly. Wesley.
Oberlin.
Wesley? Oberlin. Oh, my God. So no funny business with these ants, if you will.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
As she closes the front door, one of the ladies makes sure to give the outside one last good suspicious look before slinking back inside, not suspiciously at all.
No.
They extend the invite to the driver for some tea after this long drive, but my dude is like, listen, I did my job, I dumped these kids, I'm gonna fucking fuck off. Bye.
Yeah.
So he heads out of the house, and the two ladies lead the kids up to their rooms in their big, spooky, unlit house.
Nobody's going to ask about the candelabra.
Nope. No. And they seem perfectly friendly to me. Definitely nothing spooky going to happen in this story.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Just two lovely old ladies. The two of them, as all lifelong partners do, drag Charlie's big-ass trunk up the stairs together, saying no to help because love wins and they have each other. But also, they're trying to be good hosts. The butchier old lady of our two old ladies reprimands her lipstick by bringing that up. How dare you, lipstick, whom we later learn her name is Aileen, so she corrects her. I said hosts, not ghosts, which of course they don't say quietly enough because they are elderly lesbians, and this spooks Charlie to no end. Ghosts?
Like Zoink Scoob.
Definitely. My glasses! This is the only one I
She's a lesbian, so it makes sense.
Boom,
She's
there you
too.
go, Velma.
Yep. She's one of the aunts.
Uh-huh. Daphne is an ally and fucking love Charlie's ants. Oh my God, I think your ants are neat. But he thinks they're weird. Homophobe.
And by weird, he means queer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of internalized homophobia that will take him decades to get over.
Absolutely. But Daphne calls him out as a privileged fucking little bitch, and not everyone has hella money like you fucking prick, so they have no lights in their big ass house. Yeah. So it's creaky. How dare you?
Yeah. Are you afraid of the dark getting Clash conscious on us? She's going to be seizing the means of production by the end of this episode.
I mean, she's Melissa Joan Hart. Yeah. Absolutely. I bet you she has producer credit in that bitch. So he complains to Daphne that she's going to wrinkle his shirts, so she makes him put his own stuff away, which, by the way, we're at a weekend at your aunt's house. I'm not unpacking a goddamn thing. It's staying in my luggage. It's 2 pairs of underpants. What's happening here? Crazy. Then she leaves to draw this kid's bath. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. What the hell is happening here? Is she gonna help him undress too? This is so inappropriate.
And is she getting paid? Is what I need to know.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to be younger? Maybe the character is supposed to be quite a bit younger?
I don't know.
Maybe. I
Probably.
mean, if she's drawing a bath.
Because he's 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah.
So, when she leaves, Charles hears a small voice say, "I'm cold." And Charles calls Daphne back, being freaked out, and he tells her about this voice he just heard, but she brushes it off as the wind outside. Now, in his very bubbly bath that had to be run by Daphne, because what the fuck is going on here?
Mm-hmm. I love this moment because he covers his face with a washcloth like he's an exhausted single mother after a hard day of work.
Calgon, take me away.
Yeah, just takes a sip of his white Zinfandel.
Yep. Single mom that works too hard.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. As he's sitting in this bath, Charles, he notices the light bulb hanging from the ceiling starts to sway on its own. And it suddenly stops, but in a really awkward angle, which makes it even spookier. And I'm telling you, this scared the living shit out of me when I saw it when I was a kid.
Oh, God. This episode This episode steals so much from Evil Dead.
Oh my God, yes.
Absolutely.
It made me fear pendant lighting. This I was afraid of it afterwards.
Yeah.
I was like, is this shit gonna
move on its
reveal
own?
a ghost? Yeah. I was terrified.
Horrible.
20-year-old me, scared of lights.
Yeah.
Okay?
It was 3 weeks ago that we watched this.
He's like, oh no, that light bulb.
I know.
Suddenly, whispers come from the other room, but they become clearer, and we find out it's the aunts that are chatting with Daphne downstairs. And we see them downstairs, our sweet older lesbian ladies, cleaning out a wood stove with a stovepipe, and it's smoking up the room, and they're explaining to Daphne that they have to use it when the power's out. Why is the power out? Well, our sapphic golden girls haven't paid their bill in 3 months.
Okay, this is where I was like, this episode feels like a hard throwback to like 70s TV. Like, this feels like an episode of Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
Except in this case, Nancy Drew is played by an effete 11-year-old.
I was going to say there's a gothicness about it that's a little bit like Burnt Offerings.
But it's like a very Hardy Boys kind of energy where it's like, it's a little goofy, it's a little zany. Later on, he's literally going to do the like, his legs are running, but he's not going anywhere. Like he's runs into one room and then the ghost runs out of the other room. It's a very, very strange vibe to it.
Totally.
Yeah.
We also find out, guys, bad news. Our old gals aren't sapphic after all. They're sisters.
I mean, that's another way to put it, sure.
Yeah. One of them is definitely a lesbian. The other
100%.
one, maybe not so much.
But this whole thing is given Grey Gardens to me.
Yeah, we're talking Little Edie, Big Edie. Where are all the million cats? Come on. So Daphne brings up the point that Charles' parents are fucking hella rich. Why can't they help these sisters out? Quite literally.
Clarissa.
Help a sister out, bitch.
Clarissa, don't talk about money. It's gauche.
Very
So it's like,
gauche.
it's okay to dump your kid on this lady's for like a week or whatever, but you can't give them a few bucks to pay their electric bill?
Exactly.
White people.
Yeah. And this is where the aunts reveal a lifelong feud within their family. So here's the piping hot tea. They spill it all over Clarissa. It's a little bit like complicated too. I'm like, this is a spider web of family, but we'll do
This is
what
some
we can.
Hatfield and McCoy shit.
Exactly. So Charles's great-grandfather and the aunt's father were brothers, okay? And they had a falling out because many years ago, Charles's great-grandfather hired a man to work on the family farm. His brother, aka Aunt Greta and Aunt Mayleen's father, our elderly sisters, he suspected something weird about the man that his brother had hired. Pero, suddenly the Spanish comes out. Charles, his great-grandfather, wouldn't listen to his brother, and he let this random man stay and work on the farm.
This is all starting to sound like a setup for a V.C. Andrews novel.
Yeah.
Or
Flowers
a
in the attic.
Hardy Boys episode. I swear to God, this actually is the plot of a Nancy Drew episode.
I wouldn't put it past the Are You Afraid of the Dark? They're like, let me just
We're
yoink
like,
that
I don't know.
really fast.
It was Thursday and we hadn't turned in the episode yet.
Exactly. So that fucking guy, the farmhand, turned out to be a fucking bank robber. And he got caught running away with, I guess, having robbed the bank, and was put on a train to go to prison. But Aunt Mayleen, while staring blankly at a wall, says she heard he never made it to prison, that the train crashed on the way and everyone died and they never found the bank robber's body. And Daphne is like, holy shit, I love these ladies. They are fucking dope.
Yeah, they're aunties for the true crime set. They're just way too enthusiastic for death and mayhem, but they're dressed for the normie set.
Exactly. Yep. So now we see an Evil Dead style POV flying.
Literal. It's like pulled right from the movie.
Literally.
That must have been what they watched after Nancy Drew.
Yeah. So we've got the moving light.
Uh-huh.
We got remember when they're walking into the house in Evil Dead 2?
The chair.
The chair, the swing stops, or the swing is going by itself. And now we got Evil Dead cam.
Come on. Yeah. They said, Sam Raimi, eat a dick.
We're stealing all of this.
So we get our evil POV coming through the woods, through a bunch of chairs or whatever, and into the window of the kitchen. And it knocks the pie off the counter. How dare it, my pie!
No.
But turns out this window is faulty and doesn't shut right, and the ants complain that their last maintenance guy left rather hurriedly. So Daphne asks, is it because you didn't fucking pay the guy?
A fair question. Fair question.
And the ants are like, oh no, of course not. It must have been the ghost. Ghosts?
Exactly. At this point, Charles is reduced to a stuttering, stammering Scooby-Doo character. He's like, "Doo-doo?
Like Zoink Scoob.
Let's get out of here."
His highfalutin tendencies have him clutching his $1 million pearls, but Daphne isn't afraid at all, and she wants to know more because these ants are fucking great. Fiddle. These ants are like, no. We're not gonna go any further. Charlie is very sensitive. He's a sweet little boy. We can't have him having nightmares. Well, guess what? That night, Charles has a fucking nightmare.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that night Charles is attacked by the ghost from the entity.
Exactly. So from the point of view, we're in his nightmare right now. From the point of view of the inside of a log, we see a man approach. And this man tells, quote unquote, Charles to give that back, kid. And he reaches into the log and pulls something out. And Charles wakes with a start. Holy fuck, what the fuck was that? And then his window flies open. And this is where my childhood trauma begins. He looks down to the ground floor, and a little glowing, pale boy looks up at him and says, I'm cold. And it has been scarred in my brain and hasn't left me since.
But why is he dressed in silk pajamas?
Girl, you mean the TLC video Creep? So what Creep? Yeah.
I believe you mean the third version of the video.
Exactly.
As we recently learned on
Now listen,
the X-Files podcast.
Gotta sleep in style. Have a little luxury.
Yeah.
So Charles runs to Daphne's room to tell her, holy fucking shit, I just saw the craziest shit.
And this is where he runs like a Scooby-Doo character.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you hear the little feet, like the,
Yeah, it's got that crazy bongo sound.
Yeah.
Yes, and they like speed up the film.
The rug collects on his feet. You know how the rug
What is happening?
And then he runs off a cliff and hangs there in midair.
Exactly. And just his smoke outline and when he goes. So Daphne's like, my guy, get the fuck out of my room. We're almost the same age. This is highly inappropriate. Please leave.
I was hoping she was about to zing him with some joke about how he's being haunted by his gay id.
And that. But again, she brushes it off and she's like, dude, get out of my room. You had a bad dream. And he says, no, I was having a bad dream. And then I woke up and my windows flew open and there was this boy outside afterwards. And Daphne...
Now, see what I mean?
Yeah.
And Daphne is so over it. She's like, get the fuck out of here, and kicks him out. Very, very cartoony too, where he's like, it's happened, I swear. Cut to door slam in his face. Yeah. Classic. The next day, Daphne tells on Charles to the aunts, which I'm like, yeah, tell him that this bitch is being a bitch. And that he kept her up all night with talks of a ghost and how it talked to him. Can you believe this fucking guy, ladies? Am I right? And Aileen, who is sweetly cross-stitching a bloody axe into her fucking... I am obsessed with Aileen, I gotta say. She has a name that rhymes with mine and also is cross-stitching a bloody sword. Aileen is surprised at this news. You saw the ghost? He never talked to us before, but don't you worry. He doesn't come into the house. And then, like, literally, as a little kid, I was like, ma'am, the minute you say that, I'm calling that limo driver. Pick my ass up, ho. I need to get out of this haunted house.
Yes.
Pero Daphne fucking loves it. She wants to know more, to give me the tea on the ghost. So the aunts reveal the story of the ghost, or at least what they know of the story of the ghost. They don't know exactly who he is, but Aunt Maylene says many years ago, a young boy from a neighboring farm was always sneaking around their house to find out where their mother had hidden the cookies. Delicious.
And she says that like it's a normal thing. That this child would break into their home to steal their baked goods from them.
It's just dudes being bros. It's
just dudes being bros, man. Stealing cookies.
Yeah, already. I remember they tried to steal the pie that was on the windowsill.
This treats. I didn't even put it together.
Yeah.
My pie.
There's gonna be a picnic basket in this episode.
Yeah,
Like
totally.
the smell of pie like lifted him off the ground
And he's floating all wobbly.
Very Scooby coded.
Yeah. One sad day, they found this poor little boy in their woodshed, all curled up and frozen to death. Oops.
But that implies that like he froze to death when he's like 5 yards from the house. It sounds like the real cause of death was stupidity.
Was absolute assholes. Well, maybe it was the middle of the night and everyone was sleeping and they didn't notice.
Well, he doesn't mind breaking into their house during the day.
Yeah,
That's true. Right? Maybe it was so cold and so hypothermic that he's like, I just need to lie down here and die.
I get it.
I'm going to say it's that.
Okay.
But suddenly, oops, the fire is out, and then our busted-ass wood stove that doesn't work half of the time. So Daphne, who is a very professional woman, she says, I volunteer as tribute to go get more wood for the fire.
Clarissa, you're a babysitter, not a fucking lumberjack.
And
Jesus.
if you lit a fire without opening the flue, that entire house would be filled with smoke.
Yeah.
Exactly. Totally. So, in their big-ass boots and cozy jackets, which, by the way, the look that Melissa has in this is top-notch for me. I remember watching this and being like, oh, she's so cool. Fucking black turtleneck, pale, like, egg yolk yellow sweatshirt, and then this, like, flannel jacket that goes over it. I was like, I don't know why, but I was so drawn to this look. I was like, oh, man, she's so cool. I want to be her. Loved it. So they go off to chop some wood. And Charles is a whiny fucking bitch who doesn't want to get his dirty or touch sharp things because my dad will yell at me and my mom they're both rich and they don't like me doing peasant shit.
They don't want me to be like you, Clarissa.
Yeah.
She calls him a freak and he says, I'm not a freak, but I don't know, kid, with that bowl cut, I don't know.
It is an aggressive bowl cut.
Oh my God. Like literally they're like, and put a bowl. Snip.
It's like Stranger Things bowl cut.
Yeah. So Daphne yells at him that if it wasn't for her, he'd be at home playing video games. And what's wrong with that, Clarissa? Ain't nothing wrong with staying home and playing video games.
Yeah, she stepped out of line.
Yeah.
You're the help, Clarissa.
Know your place.
So she proves her point by rubbing a bunch of mud on Charles. And he cries like a little baby. And they both suddenly hear it.
I was hoping this was going to be like a mud fight montage where Charles finds his inner child.
That is absolutely not what happens.
Because this episode, they are slinging cliches and tropes at lightning speed.
Very much so. In the quiet of the forest, they both hear, I'm cold. And they look out into the woods where the voice came from. And of course, Daphne's like, let's go see where it came from. And she fucking runs into the woods. No care in the world. Girl, no. And she leaves Charles behind. In front of him, in the muddy path, Charles begins to see footprints appear, walking towards him.
We even get accompaniment. Boop, 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 boop,
Boop, boop, boop, boop.
Yup.
But genuinely, like as a little kid, seeing these footsteps appear in the mud, I was like, it's real. That ghost is real. How did they do this? How did they do this?
No.
Terrifying.
The magic of Hollywood.
They went to central casting and said, one ghost, please.
Exactly.
25-year-old me is like, oh my God, pendant lights and mud now? Jesus,
Mud!
I'm fucked.
Mud is
The mud
terrifying.
was the scary part.
Yeah.
So Charles, being terrified of the footprints in the mud, turns to run when, boo, there's the ghost standing in front of him. I'm cold, he says. And the little boy is, that moment was such a jump scare for me. That trauma of just him like smack in the face being confronted by the ghost. That was like, death. Take me now.
His face is like super pale and he's got like these big like dark circles under his eyes, so I can kind of see it because at the same time like he looks dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
he
he's
looks
also
like a dead body.
He's cold and he's dressed like a waiter at a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. It's also
he's cold and he's waiting for the
daylight.
other members of Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, yes, that's it. It's also broad daylight, so you're like, oh, for a broad daylight ghost, pretty good, I think. You know?
Yeah.
So Charles runs around the woods, running away from this tiny frozen ghost. And every few moments, the ghost boy pops up in front of him. I'm cold. Ah! I'm cold. Ah! I'm cold.
No, because I got excited for a second because he stands in the puddle and he's starting to sink into it. And I was like, oh shit, we got quicksand in this episode.
Yeah.
I was like, is the ghost gonna save him from the quicksand?
Whoa,
Oh my
that would have been
God.
good.
But no, he just falls face first into the mud and he comes out looking like a tiny Hitler with a soul patch.
Totally. Just a cold splat in the fucking big old puddle. And honestly, Charles deserves it. He needs to get his ass rocked, basically. So Daphne arrives to find Charles in the puddle, and she helps him up, and the little ghost boy appears to both of them. And this is where I noticed the TLC style silk pajamas. So delightful. I hadn't noticed before, and the bright light of day, I was like, oh, silk pajamas. Wow. Very luxurious.
This is very much the era of silk shirt R&B. So yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as we can tell from every 15-year-old boy that appears on this show and is going to a dance.
Yeah. Silk baby.
Or just going to school.
Yeah.
So the little ghost boy points to a log covered in woodland debris, and Charles recognizes it. Hey, that's the log from my dream. And he reaches into the log hole and pulls out a jacket. But out of the jacket, also a weird metal stick of some sort falls out of it. So Charles hands the jacket to the little boy, and he's alive!
Oh, yay.
Actually,
And he
no,
looks like
he's
Jonathan from Who's the Boss.
Aw.
He's not really alive. He's just warm again, and he disappears into the thin air, probably going to heaven now, because that's what happens.
Going to the light, Jonathan.
This
Correct.
kid stuck around because he didn't have a fucking coat?
Yep.
That's a really tenuous, fabricated.
Oh,
unfinished
listen,
business.
this is a Kristen story, and like,
Yeah, that's very true.
She does not think this shit out. She's like considering her costuming and all that stuff, and like all the props that she's gonna bring. She does not. Gosh, she just doesn't think this stuff out.
And she's like, why is he a ghost? Why is he a ghost? He doesn't have a coat.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. She loves costumes so much that she's like, I need my story to resolve with a piece of clothing.
Well, and that's why she's wearing a coat.
Exactly. So, also, by the way, Daphne is remarkably chill through all of this. She's literally like, oh, wow, a fucking ghost? Dope. Like, just
She's like, yeah, obviously.
duh.
It's gonna be the ghost whisperer later. It's gonna be fun.
Suck it, Jennifer Love Hewitt. It's Melissa Joan Hart's time.
Yeah.
So they pick up that weird metal stick that fell out of the jacket, and they go back to the house to see the aunts. And Aunt Greta, who is the lesbian one, she says, oh my God, it looks like some kind of key. And Aileen...
Okay, and this is what I was like, wait, how long have you lived in this house, and why don't you know what that is?
Exactly. Well, it's been disappeared for so long that they probably weren't even alive when it was lost.
Fair enough.
So there. Yes.
I withdraw.
I found a connection.
I'll allow it, but watch yourself, counselor.
Yeah. So Aunt Maylene recognizes it immediately. She's like, oh, I think that must be a key to the latch in the stovepipe. And she sticks it in there, and they open it up, and they hear a bunch of sound of clinking, clanking, falling out. No wonder the wood stove sucked. It was full of something in there. And then they open the stove, and surprise! Our Deus Ex Machina is that the stovepipe was full of gold coins that are obviously chocolate.
Now, did this bandit rob a Spanish frigate? Why is this on gold doubloons? It was like 1940.
This shit was so fucking random when I watched it. I was like, what the fuck? Did I just drop acid? I had no idea what was happening.
See, again, here's a more goddamn criticism towards Kristen's storytelling. You have to foreshadow the missing story, like the missing treasure, before you reveal anything. Otherwise, it's fucking meaningless.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of vaguely allude to it. They're like, oh, he robbed a bank and then he disappeared. But they don't say they never
anything
found
about
the
the
money.
thing. Yeah, about his treasure.
And if this was all about him trying to get the key to open the thing in the stove, hey, everybody, do you know what that stove thingy is made of? It's like aluminum. You can just rip it off.
Smash it open.
You don't need the key.
Exactly.
Just anything will go through that.
Yeah.
For sure.
You just use your hands to get that open. Yeah. You didn't need to kill a child for it.
Well, also, in a very positive note, these two women can finally pay their goddamn bills. So,
but also, no, they can't. That's the bank's money.
No, it's been so long.
Not anymore.
It's been so long. What is it? The statute of limitations?
That's true. But it's also all in Confederate dollars.
That's true. They're going to have to pawn that
you,
shit.
lesbians.
Exactly. So back to the campfire. Everyone puts the mystery together that the criminal farmhand had robbed the bank and then put the gold in the stovepipe, and the little boy saw the guy do it, and when he was scouting the house for the cookies because he loves a little sweet treat. So he froze to death while hiding from the criminal, and Kristen arrogantly tells the entire gang, see, I told you that I would get you to feel the shivers.
And the end of the episode has like a feeling of like one of those like end of the Frozen Ghost explained on YouTube, like that kind of video. Because they're all just like, and then this happened, and then this happened.
Was somebody making soy face in the video thumbnail?
Totally.
Yeah, because everybody thought that they had dropped acid. They needed this.
Because they were like, Kristen, I think you left out a lot of really important plot details.
They had to do it themselves because she couldn't do it for them. So there you go.
Because they wrote this episode like in the bathroom on the day of.
Exactly.
Get me Clarissa.
Yeah.
Well, it's still hot as fuck out here, so they douche out the fire and they walk their sweaty asses out of the forest. The end.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bow.
Zany stuff.
I try to think of a Daphne. Oh my God, Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
I didn't put that together
Get
until
the
now.
fuck out of here, Nickelodeon. You paid people to do this?
Listen, I never said I was smart. You know it. I've said it before, and I'll say it every single episode.
Whenever something like that comes out of my mouth, I'm like, I can't be smart and pretty.
Thank
I made my decision.
you. Well, on behalf of everyone on this pod, we want to thank you for taking the time to get spooked with us and maybe a little chilly. Check back in 1 week when Dave will tell us another chilling tale. Until then, you can find me at Uy Que Horror, Brian and Dave on Bring Me the Axe and 99-cent Rental, and Mikey on The Rewatcher.
Laughing in the Dark is written by us and produced and edited by Mikey Soroyce, with music by Brian White. Our incredible key art was created by Vin Elio. You can keep up with us in between episodes by following us on Instagram at laughinginthedarkpod, or you can email us at laughingpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're listening on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. We sure would appreciate it.